Did you know Nigerians lost over 12 billion naira to scams in the year 2023 alone? Yes, that's according to EFCC and the NDIC. I had always thought I was too smart to be scammed. I had seen the MMM disaster. I had even warned people around me to avoid Ponzi schemes. Stay away from Ponzi scheme, I told them. Yet, I still fell victim to a well-orchestrated, investment scam that they called business opportunity for me. So here is my story. But before I tell you my story and tell us the scams that people fall for and how to prevent falling for them, help me grow this channel by subscribing. Please, I need your support. I have a very small channel and I need to grow. Thank you. So let's dive into the story straight away. Mine was a personal story of fraud. At the time, I was in between jobs and I decided to pull out some funds from my retirement savings account. So, man must shall survive. Okay. That was when a well-known pastor introduced me to this particular investment opportunity. That's what they would always call it. Please, I am not saying the pastor was part of the scam. No, he was also a victim. He was as much a victim as I was. But at that time, he didn't know himself. So he was trying to woo a new member onto the platform. Wow. It sounded too good to be true, but it looked legitimate. I mean, who would doubt an investment opportunity that was vouched for by several people in my life, several entities in my life that I respected, that I trusted, for their sound judgment where matters of finance are concerned? So I fell for it. To be honest with you, I was the one that went to them and asked them what I could do with my money, not that they came to me. Lesson 1, never ask people what to do with money because they will show you the way. It just may be the wrong way and they may not know also. So back to the story. The company was registered in Nigeria. I checked with the CAC. I was even taken to the community where the owner lived. She is a woman. And I saw real evidences of her impact in that community. I saw the many houses that she has built for living and for rentals. I saw the many other businesses that she is into. I saw a lot of electric poles that she bought for the community. I mean, you really would not doubt this woman. The thinking was, if she could be this visible with her impact in the community, then I even sent my wife to their office to go and do her personal investigation, knowing who she is. And of course, she went there and she did everything checked out. My wife called me and said, "Hey, you know what? Send the money. This one is legit." Wow. At that point, brothers and sisters, all my doubts were gone, okay? So I invested. The first month I got my interest and I was like, wow, finally an opportunity that is working. Then boom, the next month, everything crashed. I lost everything. It happened, don't forget, after MMM, after I thought I knew better. And that is how scammers work. They make you believe that you are in control until later and you realize that you never were in the first place. That's sad. Question: why do smart, educated people like me still fall for scams? Or was I the one that was too dumb? Here is what I think is the psychology behind it all. So let's start with why we fall for scams before we go into the 10 most common types of scams that Nigerians fall for and how you can prevent yourself or shield yourself from these scams. Number 1, greed and desperation. Scammers prey on the natural desire for us to make easy money. All of us know that money has to be worked for if it is not inherited. We know that you need to put in the hours and the effort, but then there is a part of us that finds easy money appealing. And after having read, me in particular, after having read so many books that taught me about how to make your money work for you so that you don't have to work for your money, the allure of easy monthly revenue was too strong for me to resist. And that is one thing scammers play into. I mean, they work on your psychology. They know that you can fall for this, so they exploit this. The second reason smart people fall for scam is they trust in authority figures. Many scams are introduced by people that you respect: pastors, CEOs, influencers, the very people that are very close to you, the ones whose opinions you trust, but who unfortunately, like in my case, might also be victims of the same scam that they don't know about. Then the third reason smart people fall for scam is the fear of missing out. You see, when you see others making money around you, making easy money, you don't want to be left behind. As a matter of fact, in my village, an adage says that if you don't know where your mates are getting riches from, you're gonna die struggling. So you don't want to die struggling when others are making it around you. So scammers show you the numbers and you feel, hey, I must not miss out of this. So FOMO, the fear of missing out, is one reason smart, educated people fall for scams. And of course, we have the legitimacy illusion. So scammers register their businesses. Don't forget that I checked them out on CAC and they were there. They have physical offices, they have staff working for them, they even partner with local leaders, they are involved in community development and all that. Now, what do you get from all that? They end up creating this unshakable believability. You fall for the illusion. Wow, it's sad. And the last reason educated people fall for scams is the first payment trap. They pay the first set of investors to create credibility and then they vanish. So, in your own case, you will see Cynthia, your neighbor, getting paid by the same investment. You will see Udeme, your junior colleague at the office, buying things that are ordinarily outside his purchasing ability. And when you ask him, he is quick to tell you that, Oga, now from the same business where I tell you about, and you're like, man, if Udeme is this smart, should I be stupid not to invest? All those variables join forces together to make you so vulnerable to the scam. As a matter of fact, the more educated you are, sometimes the more prone to falling prey you are, because they know that you will rationalize and they will appeal to that rational part of your brain. You will judge by empirical evidences and throw instinct away. Wow. You, my friend, are a perfect victim for scam. So now let's talk about the top 10 money scams Nigerians keep falling for and how you can avoid them one by one. I'll talk about the scam and how to prevent it. So number one, Ponzi schemes and get-rich-quick platforms. Examples include MMM, Loom, and Twinkers. They promise you mouth-watering returns that are very unrealistic, okay? 200% in 3 months, stuff like that. The FCC reports that over 5 million Nigerians lost money to MMM in 2016, and that amounted to about 18 billion naira. How do you prevent it? Avoid investments that promise you heavenly returns. Anything, I insist, anything above 10 to 20% returns per annum, not per month. Please question it. Don't go into it. If a scheme depends on recruiting new members to pay old members, bro, it is nothing but a Ponzi scheme. Run, oh! Be wary of testimonials and fake success stories. They all abound on the internet. Many Ponzi schemes actually pay influencers and marketers to lure new victims. So you see people sharing testimonies of how they did this and how they got this. Please, it's a scam, or it could be a scam. The second scam I'll talk about is fake investment platforms. We know the forex and the crypto trading scams like the MBA forex and the Chimma. These ones fooled many people because of celebrity endorsements. The SEC has blacklisted over 100 fake investment firms. So how do you shield yourself from being scammed? How do you prevent falling victim to this kind of scam? Verify the company's registration with the SEC before you invest. So avoid platforms that are heavily promoted by celebrities or influencers. And don't fall for FOMO, fear of missing out. No, real investments don't pressure you with limited slots or 24-hour offers. If you get what I'm talking about here, then ask for proof of business operations. See evidences, physical ones, of them operating, although that doesn't still shield you. Then the third scam I'll talk about is online marketplace scams and fake alerts. This is rampant now. Scammers send fake bank alerts to you and they collect goods without paying. Over 60% of businesses that sell items on Instagram have reported being defrauded at one point or the other. Please be wise. So how do you prevent falling prey to this kind of scam? Never rely on SMS alerts alone. No. Confirm every payment from your bank app. Don't be too lazy. Just press the buttons and save yourself stories that touch. Then use secure payment methods. You can use Paystack, you can use Flutterwave, all these new fintechs that are coming up every day. Then be cautious of urgent transactions. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it's likely a scam. The fourth scam I'll talk about is job and loan scams. They tell you something like pay 5,000 naira for registration, then get a high-paying job. Haba! The Nigerian Police Force Cybercrime Unit reports that job scam losses surpassed 5 billion naira in the year 2023 alone. So how do you protect yourself from falling prey to this? Number one, legitimate companies don't charge for job applications or training. Nobody that is legitimate will ask you to come and pay money to apply for a job. It doesn't happen that way. Then please verify recruitment firms by checking their websites and their LinkedIn profiles. It's easier these days. It's just at the push of a button. Also, avoid job offers with grammatical errors or generic email addresses. It's embarrassing. It's an insult of some of us that are educated. You see a particular job offer and then there are typos in their offer and you still go ahead and apply. No, now. Then number 5 scam is social media and celebrity scams. So they come in form of fake giveaways where you must pay before you win, fake endorsements by influencers that are pushing scam platforms. No, don't fall for this. How do you shield yourself from this kind of scams? First thing you do, never ever pay to enter giveaways. It is called giveaways, not buyaways, for a reason. Okay, then verify accounts that run these particular promotions. Avoid influencer backed investments. If you don't verify their business models, how are they making money? Do they have legit means of making money? Please check before you invest. Then the 6th scam I will talk about is the relationship and romance scams. All of us understand this one. Scammers pretend to be in love with you, they gain your trust, and they request money for emergencies, travel, or business investments. How do you prevent yourself? Hey, it is not as easy as you think. People are saying, no, me, I can't fall victim. No, 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 don't say that. But a few things to do. Never send money to someone you only met online. It's risky. I am not saying do not help, but don't send money to a lover you met online. Now, be cautious of partners who always have financial emergencies. They are always broke. They always have issues. Please. Then you can also run a reverse image search of profile pictures. That way, you are able to detect the real person behind the profile picture because they can hide. Then the 7th scam is fake charity and crowdfunding scams. Now, fraudsters create fake social media pages with emotional stories of sick children, of disaster victims, or struggling individuals. One story or the other that they know that they have humanitarian appeal and they use it. So, how do you shield yourself from them? Number 1, donate only through verified organizations. We know all of them. Just check. Then check if crowdfunding campaigns have shared identities and they have real life updates. It's very important you do that. And be very skeptical of urgent and emotional donation requests. No, they could be scams. The 8th type of scam I'll talk about is what I call the fake property and rental scams. And you know how these ones work. Okay, fraudsters list non-existent or already occupied apartments for rent, and then they demand that you make an upfront deposit before you can even access it. Hey, who does that? Physically inspect any property before making payments. Verify property ownership with the land bureau in your state. There is a land bureau in every state in Nigeria, so go to them and verify. Avoid making urgent payments for limited time offer. Then the 9th type of scam I'll talk about is ATM, bank, and mobile banking scams. So scammers call victims. Some of us would have experienced this. Scammers call you and they pretend to be bank reps. So they ask for your OTPs, for your BVN, or your account details. In 2022, Nigerians lost over 5.2 billion naira to online banking fraud. Okay, first thing you do, never share your OTP, your BVN, or banking details with anyone, anytime. Enable two-factor authentication. It's called 2FA for online banking. And please, for God's sake, avoid using ATMs with suspicious-looking card readers. They may be cloning your data. And the last scam I'll talk about is fake government and business scams. So you see fraudsters pretending to be from government agencies like the EFCC, the NIMC, or immigration, and they demand payments for job processing, visa applications, or ID verification. Always verify job offers and business deals directly from the official websites. Please avoid making payments via unverified channels and be cautious of urgent requests from supposed government agencies. No government will make urgent demand on you. Scammers are constantly evolving, but one thing remains true. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So stay informed, stay skeptical, and always verify before you invest, before you pay, or before you trust anyone with your money. Share this video with your friends and family. You might just save someone from losing their hard-earned income. Stay safe, stay smart, and see you in the next video.